How do I adjust my disc harrow? First, let me say, keep these words in mind: level, level, level. Now, let's start with the lift arms. Your lift arms would need to be level at the same height. You can achieve that by adjusting on most tractors. The leveling arm is on the right-hand side of your 3-point hitch to bring it in level with the other side. Second, top link. This top link, the further out this top link goes, will push down the rear of the harrow. Stepping back away, looking at the A-frame to see if it's straight or crooked, depending on the model of the harrow. Those things are factors in keeping it level. Next thing, set the aggressiveness of your gangs. As mentioned, there's 4 gangs on 2 rows. Okay, most harrows have adjustments. As you can see on the rear of this harrow, the blades are angled in, but on the front, the end part is toward the rear, angled out. There are adjustments in the middle of each gang. Now, a real aggressive setting would be the further you move the front gangs to the rear, it would really be an aggressive cutter. Be careful though in that, because you could be digging a hole and it would make it very hard to maintain that levelness that you're trying to achieve. Now, the back blades, they do cut, but they also help to level out things. They may not need to be as aggressive, pushed in this case. They might end up being more straight. The more straight, the less throw, the less cut. The more angle, the more cut. Normal cutting depths could be from 4 to 5 inches deep. Operating speed of 4 to 6 miles per hour. Practice does make perfect in all of these things we've talked about in this video. One thing to keep in mind here, after you make your first path, you'll turn around and you'll see a slot all the way down showing where that outside blade cut. Find that middle spot between this blade and that blade and try to straddle that cut to get in there, and then continue that motion all the way across your plot. If a second cut is required, consider doing it at a 45-degree angle across your plot. Third, maybe even consider a 90 or an opposite 45, because your point there would be you're continually trying to maintain a level conditioning of your plot, and you're also cutting that leftover residue or the grass that's there. You're cutting it at a different angle and working towards burying it in that soil 4 to 6 weeks ahead of your planting time. Go out there and aggressively cut it. And then every couple of weeks, go redo it again, because all that 4 to 6 weeks is allowing that trash to rot in that soil. So whenever your planting time is, you can go cut it once or twice and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching today and learning more about disc harrows. My name is Keul with Agri Supply. For questions on disc harrows or any other of our over 26,000 items, visit locally at one of our retail locations or shop online at agrisupply.com.